Hey everybody, there's a saying in cruising world, and I haven't cruised much anywhere yet, but it's basically boat repair in exotic locations. And well, let me show you where I am. If you look behind me, you'll see I am not at anchor, not in my slip. My slip is right there. And I'm an anchor. Can't see it, but I've got one of my anchors down. So you may be asking, all right, Mike, what are you doing parked or anchored just a little bit from your spot? Well, as you can see today, well, you can't, but see it. It's a beautiful windless day. So I decided I need to do some practicing. And plus I've got something new, or new to me. This blue thing right here. It's called a sail pack. When I first got the boat, I dropped the sail, it went everywhere. Then I put these things called lazy jacks on, and it worked a little better. They're just the lines that run through, and but I found this one for sale cheap, and I bought it. It's used, and so I wanted to try it out, and did. Perfect day for that. And then also, with it being a nice calm day, I decided, hey, let's get some practice going in and out of my my docking slip, because that's the only way you learn is by doing. And on a day like today, there's no wind, it was pretty easy to do. So I was doing that, I was going back and forth, forward and backwards. And so I was about to go in, and I was throttling up, and snap. My throttle linkage broke. Something was broke. So I knew what I needed to do, so I dropped an anchor so I wouldn't drift too far from where I am, because there's some very shallow water right back there. And that's it. So what I'm doing now, there's my compass holder. This thing right here, you can't see it, had come loose. And what had happened is this bolt, or this thing, screws in the bottom of it, so it was broke. So I had to remember, how do I take this part and this part, because I changed it once, and so I have tightened it back in. So I will be let me get so I will be putting that back and just linking up. This would be good enough to get me into my slip, and then I'm gonna look at it a little further, because I've got a spare one of those, and just see what's going on with that. But that's it. Thought it'd be really interesting to show this to you. I know I've been talking about this for a long time, but it's going live very soon. Sailing regen. Like I said, it's going to be a couple things. One, I'm going to show y'all Pensacola to start with, beginning here, and show you Pensacola from a completely different perspective, show you the Gulf Coast from a completely different perspective. Because believe it or not, the world, when the world thinks of Florida, they think Orlando and down, all that. They do not think of Pensacola at all. And so we're kind of a hidden gem, this area of the Gulf Coast. So going to be showing you that, working on my videos like this, my speaking, learning how to communicate better. That's what I'm going to do. And also regen, for those of y'all have been around for a while, is about regeneration. This boat is been regenerated, or is in process of being regenerated. It probably be like that forever. She's an old boat. This old guy Mike is still in the same thing. I am working every day to learn myself better and learn how to manage myself better. I'm gonna get more into that later, but that's what Sailing Regen is all about. It's about people and just helping everybody to be the very best they can, no matter how old you are, how young you are, because the world's changing real quick, but us as humans, we have not changed. We're the same, and we need a couple things, but like I said, that'd be good. But that's where I am. I'm about to finish up. It's 7 o'clock. Get this thing buttoned up, get her into just slip, and then sort it out more in detail. I'm gonna be sharing with you something on my next video. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting, and I'm gonna be showing it to you real soon. So I hope you're having a good day. When somebody comes to your mind, give them a call. All right, we all need a little encouragement. I encourage you, no matter what you're feeling today, no matter what you're doing, take a deep breath and think of all the things that you have conquered so far in your life. All right, think of all the things you've conquered. And yesterday, when I was putting up the snack pack, I call it stack pack, sail pack, up, I had to go up my mast, and I've been wanting to do that for a couple months now. And I'd get started on my mast, going up, and I'd stop because I'm not too comfortable with heights. But yesterday, it's been something that came in mind in place, and you know, going up that mast with the system I have is just 6 inches at a time. That's it, and that's what I focused on. I went up, and the heart didn't even race from being heights. The heart raced from being tired, but I knocked that out. So I've been waiting to do that. Being all that, I've had that sail pack for a couple months, but just needed to go up the mast to do some things. So I don't know why I was going with that, but I went with that. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for believing in me. All right, and I believe in you. Take care. Bye. All right, I got it sorted out. But when did you see the sunset? All right, look at this. I don't think you can see the pink in the sky, but it's super cool. Look at that. Wow. The Gulf Coast has some amazing sunsets, I'll give you that. All right, this is my first video from Anchor. After thinking about it, since when my throttle cable broke in neutral or in idle, I could have idled in. Next time I'll remember that. But I just had a little adventure today, this afternoon, here in Pensacola Beach. And like I said, I learned. I remembered how to put that in, learned how to do it, and remembered, hey, when it breaks, you should have idle. And I got to enjoy this beautiful sunset. So that's it for tonight. I'll be coming in, going in the dock, got some practice in, so I'll be coming in. I'll be watching MikeRio.com. That's where it's going to start. I've changed hosting companies, so it may not be there yet, but I'm working on that. There will be a link to sailing and travel and everything, and that will point you to where everything will be. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Hey, it's Rigo here. Last I left, you saw a picture of my solar panels. It's still howling, probably about 20 knots right now or so. Against the ground, my boat is not moving at all. She is tucked in nicely. Here's what we got. Here's what we had. Excuse me. Now you saw my picture, so what I did this morning was I just let let them lay down. All right. That's one side. And there's the other side right here. I've determined what has failed was this right here and this right here. So some of these little mounts. So I am looking at, or thinking about options. Another thing that happened is wires came out, so they're plugged. So what my plan is right now, I've got a hole in my bimini top right there and right there. That's some stretching. So what my plan is right now is to pull these down, put them in my cabin. I want to be careful because these things are glass. The panel is glass, and I got a splinter from this morning. I'm going to take them down. First, I'm going to take off my bimini cover. I'm going to take the head off. Then begin reaching these inside, and then sort it out when the wind stops or slacks down. Well, I was looking at the wind with a friend, and we were looking at having this double-dip winds for at least the next 3 days. But like I said, my boat is just not rocking at all. She's 11,000 pounds, and I got a new pole on top of this too. I don't know if I showed you a picture. Previous one I had was a pole that was leaning up against that mark right there. I don't know if you can see it on that boat. Now I have this. My boat's nestled nicely against that. So if this would have happened a few days ago, I wouldn't have had that. So thank you guys. That's where we are right now. As you know, I'm studying for my captain's license. I'm just I'm finishing up. Something I read about this with the navigation is a statement they said, which is, in navigating on the water, analyze today, plan for the future. And for some reason that has struck home with me. It's just about life. Because I spent a lot of my life adding another component to that, and that is the past. But when you think about traveling, when you think about making a trip, you're really not concerned how you got to where you are. You're concerned about from where you are, how to get to where you're going. I've been on trips all over the country, and I've been lost all over the country. And when I get lost, when I'm somewhere I don't intend to be, I don't worry about I've never once thought about how did I get there or even considered it. It's just like, okay, how do I get from here to where I want to go? And every time I've done that, I've gotten to where I want to go, because I'm obviously right here, right now. But, I mean, what a great way to look at life is just analyze today to plan for the future. And so that's another thing that I am incorporating into my world. You'll hear more about all that. So right now, I'm worrying about what caused, well, not what caused, I'm looking at what causing it so I can correct it. That's what we're going to do. The difference is when a tropical storm is coming and I have preparation, I've tied these down. But I can't tie it down long term because that will affect the power outlet. So I'm just going to like I said, get them away, put them inside, into the window, just sort this out. Hope y'all are well. Hope y'all are well. Have a good day. Bye.